welcome to your makeup video. Since I'm not going to see you for a couple weeks, I wanted to go over something today. It's more of an advanced concept, and they're called chord inversions. And I think we've talked about this before. I think you've even played them, especially in Lost Boy. But I wanted to give you something to keep you busy for the next 2 weeks, and also to brush up on your scales. So we're going to do chord inversions, and I will just have you do them in all the keys that we do our scales in, okay? And you can do them one at a time. And today I will start in C, and we'll just kind of move up the keyboard, all right? And what an inversion is it's just a different way of playing the same chord. Okay, so when we play our C chord, we think, okay, let's just use middle C for an example. We think C, E, G, okay? Easy peasy. Now, the rule to a chord inversion is very simple. We just take the bottom note, which in this case is C, right? And we move it up an octave, which means we move it up 8 steps. So we move it from one C to the next highest C, right? So instead of this, we're taking the bottom C, we're moving it up here, okay? I'm going to rearrange my hand. Now we have E, G, C, okay? But it's still a C chord, right? So you can listen. But it's still in the same key, okay? Now this is called the first inversion, okay? Now we're gonna do the second inversion. So the same rule applies. We take the lowest note, which right now I have E in my thumb, okay? And we're gonna move it up an octave. Other 2 notes stay the same, okay? So we still have G and C, E, G, C, okay? Now we're taking E, and we're moving it up an octave, okay? And I'm going to rearrange my hand. I see where it needs to go. So now G is the bottom. So we have G, C, and E. It's still a C chord. It's just the second inversion of C, okay? And then if we do one more inversion, where do you think that takes us? Takes us back to where we started. So now we've got G in our thumb, C in the middle. I'm playing it with my second finger. You can play it with your third finger. And I have E in the very top. You can play that with your pinky. So now we're going to move G up an octave. Okay, keep the other notes the same. We're holding them all down. You see where you need to be. And here we are. We're back at C with our regular old C, with our thumb on C, our third finger on E, and our pinky on G, okay? So, one more time, we're going to start back down at middle C. So hop your hand back down, okay? Now, first inversion, what's the rule? We take the bottom note, and we move it up an octave. So here's where we're starting. Now we're going to move up with E, G, C for our first inversion. Then we're going to move up again. So now E is moving up an octave, right? So we have G, C, E. And then moving up again, G moves up an octave. C, C, E, G. Okay, there we go. So we have, kind of sounds like a day at the races or something. Now, we just did that in C, the easiest chord because it has no black keys in it, right? So we're gonna just do one step up, which is D, which has 2 black keys in it, right? So we have F sharp, and we have C sharp, fat cats, right? There's our scale, and there's our chord. same. It just gets a little trickier with the black keys, but maybe you won't find it tricky. Maybe you won't find it tricky at all. Let's hope. Okay, here we go. So, first things first, we're moving our D, which is in our thumb, the lowest note. We're moving it up an octave. Okay? So, now our thumb goes to F sharp. Our second finger goes to A. And our pinky goes to D. But it's still a D chord. Okay? Now, same rule applies. We take our what's in our thumb, which is that F sharp, and we move it up an octave. Okay? All the other notes stay the same. So now we're going to move our thumb to A. We're going to play D with our third finger, or you can use your second finger, whatever is more comfortable for you. I like to play with my second, because then I like to reach up with my pinky to get that F sharp. Okay? So far we've gone from our root here, regular D, first inversion, second inversion, and now same rule. What do? Thumb moves up an octave. So we're taking this A and we're moving it up here, and then we reposition our hand, and here we are. We're back at home base, but just an octave higher, right? So again, inversions are really fun, and they can also make playing piano very easy, especially when we start getting into some harder songs. Now, I would like for you to do this in every key challenge, okay? So we just went through 2. The next one is E, okay? And once again, there's only one black key in this chord, so it shouldn't be too hard. There we go. Now, when we get to B, that might get a little tricky because B has E flat and G flat in it, right? Or maybe make it easier, because now you know you just have to move the B up, and you keep those 2 black keys pressed. Okay, so this should make for a fun little exercise. Now, we don't want to leave left hand out, so why don't you do them with both hands, okay? And I hope that you have a fantastic holiday, and I look forward to seeing you in the new year, okay? Happy holidays!